In class 12, so let's continue with the Tempest Act 4. Fine. Yesterday we read that Iris called some nymphs and reapers also to perform their dance. They were dancing. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, Prospero remembered something. Fine, and they all depart. Now see from lines number 123. Prospero aside, talking to himself, I had forgot the foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. The very minute of their plot is almost come. Then he addressed his spirits to the spirits, well done, avoid no more. Now for Prosperous talking to himself, I had forgot that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederate against my life. Confederate means fellow conspirators. He said, I have forgotten about that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his helpers, the conspiracy that they have plotted against my life. The minute of their plot is almost come. Now the time that they have appointed, the time they have decided for the execution of their plot, for the execution of the conspiracy has almost come. Now he addresses spirits and said, well done, avoid no more. He said, well done, you have done well, now you may go. Without delay, avoid, we don't want any more, you can go. Ferdinand, this is strange. Now Ferdinand was surprised. He said, this is very strange. He's talking to Miranda. Your father is in some passion that works him strongly. Your father is in some passion. Your father is in an emotional state. Your father is in an angry state that agitates him. Works here means agitate. That agitates him strongly. Clear? Miranda, never till this day saw I him touched with anger so distempered. Now Miranda was also surprised. She said, never till this day, never before this day, never before this saw I him touched with anger so distempered. Never before that have I seen him so angry and violent. Distempered means violent. I have never seen him so angry and violent before this. Prospero. Now children, it's an important speech of Prospero. Kindly go through it carefully. Prospero, you do look, my son, in a moved sort. If you were dismayed. Now he said, you do look, my son, in moved sort. He is talking to Ferdinand. He said, my son, you do look in moved sort. You seems to be upset. You seems to be feeling upset. As if you were dismayed, as if you were shocked. You are looking upset, as if you are shocked. Be cheerful, sir. Be happy, sir. Be cheerful. Our revels now are ended. Revels means merrymaking. Our merrymaking has now come to an end. The enjoyment we were having has now come to an end. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. These our actors, those actors of ours, as I foretold you, foretold means earlier. Those actors of ours, as I earlier told you, were all spirits. The actors who were performing these roles, they were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. Clear? And they have melted, they have disappeared, melted into this thin air. Now children, here is Prospero's philosophy of life. So look at it carefully. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the Solomon temples, and the great globe itself, yes, all which it inherit shall dissolve. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, clear? Baseless means invisible, clear? Baseless fabric, the fabric that cannot be seen, clear? And like the baseless fabric of this vision, and like just like this unreal vision, we can take it baseless fabrics of this, just like this unreal vision, clear, as these spirits have melted into the air, the cloud capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the Solomon temples, the great globe itself. What is the great globe itself? The earth itself, clear. Now, what is it? Just like this unreal vision, the cloud capped towers, the great towers rising to the clouds, the gorgeous palaces, the splendid palaces, the Solomon temples, the holy temples, and the great globe itself, and the great world itself, the earth itself. Yes, all which it inherit, taken on the earth itself with all its people, clear, with all the people who are living over here, who possess, all the people whom the earth possesses shall dissolve, and like the insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. Clear? Like this unreal vision, the earth, everything in it, the towers that has been rising up to the cloud, the holy temples, the splendid palace, the world itself with all its inhabitants will fade, will vanish, will fade out like this unreal vision, clear. And like this insubstantial pageant is a show, procession, and it will not leave any trace behind, like this insubstantial pageant faded, like this unreal insubstantial unreal pageant procession show. And like this unreal show, as this show that we were watching just a minute before, as the spirits, they melted into the air, they didn't leave any mark behind them. Similarly, the earth with all its property, the earth with everything that is having, will vanish, clear, will disappear like this unreal vision. We are such stuffs as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Now, what he's saying, we are such stuff as dreams are made on. Clear, we humans, we are made up of the same substance, we are made up of the same things as dreams are made of. Clear, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Clear, and when we die, and our little life is rounded with sleep. Rounded means end, finish, and our life will be ended when we die. The death will be an eternal sleep for us. Fine. So what is saying? Ki we humans, we are made up of the same substance as dreams are made of, and when we die, there will be an eternal sleep. Clear, the life will come to an end. So I am vexed, perplexed, annoyed, परेशान होना. Fine. So I am vexed. Bear with my weakness. So I am annoyed. Bear with my weakness. Be patient with my present condition. My brain is troubled. My old brain is disturbed. Be not disturbed with my infirmity. Clear. Let this weakness of mine let not this weakness of mine bother you. Don't be worried about my weakness. If you please, retire into my cell. Now, if you wish, you can go into my cell and you can rest there, and there repose means rest, and rest there. And turn or two, I will walk to still my beating mind. I will walk around or two to calm my beating mind, to calm my disturbed mind. Ferdinand and Miranda, we wish you peace. Exeunt. Ferdinand and Miranda wish peace to Prospero. Clear? And they exit. So children, revise it till here. Rest will do tomorrow. Thank you.